Hello, my Juicy co-creators. Lilou here on the Juicy Living Tour. I'm in Paris today. This is an interview in English, a very special interview because I know a lot of you have seen my interviews with John Valo Melchizedek. Some of you have traveled with me to Yucatan in Mexico to meet with the Mayas. And today I'm sitting with a very special Mayan, Hunbatz. A lot of you know you internationally. How do you describe your role? What is your role, actually, so that all of us, because you're a kind of guardian of the Mayan knowledge, is that right? How would you describe it?
I can say I belong to the Mayan traditions. Mm-hmm. Mayan tradition, Itza, from Mexico.
Yeah. And your role, the role you play within the Mayan tradition?
Well, today it looks like they send me back again to teach about the Mayan culture, but the really Mayan culture, not the many information they give in today, wrong information. Mm-hmm. Suppose traditional people, we need to speak about our real culture.
Yeah. Because we talked a lot here about the Mayan in 2012 with the calendar. What is really the knowledge that needs to come out to our countries about the Mayan tradition? What is the information that now needs to be shared?
First, they need to try to understand Mayan calendars. Second, speak about this like new time or new age, the new time of 5,125 years. We need to speak about that, what is bringing to us in this time.
So tell us more, what are some of those knowledge?
It's coming some knowledge through crystal schools, through many things that come in.
Codices,
and in the new age, they think they establish in the ceremonial center of the Mayas. Mm-hmm. Like how to watch the sun, sunset, sunrise, and try to learn something about the father's son.
Mm-hmm. Do you sun gaze? Do you look at the sun in the eyes with your eyes?
Well, yes, I can do because I have that education. Uh-huh. It needs education. It's not exactly directly the physical eye like this. It's what do you think? Because when you think something about Mayan culture, like this is the father, yeah, and your father is going to take care about you because you're the children of the son. Yes. Now the son like watch you, and it's more gently all the things they're sending to you, including the energy.
Yeah. So the sun is like a god?
Yes, is our God, but more than that, is our Father.
So the guidance you receive is coming from the sun, it's coming from other galaxies, it's coming from your ancestor. Where is it coming from?
All that together. At the same time, we need to understand part of my spirit is a little heat here because that's the energy of the sun. And all my spirit in my full body. So that energy is good for my body, is good for the planet, is good for all the manifestation of life in this planet. So, but we need to begin to love and respect in that way. More can receive, more healthy we can be.
Is there some rituals, because there was some really big sacrifice back then in the old times of Mayans? Is there still some rituals now these days that you practice all together in Yucatan when you're back home for the planet?
First of them is no sacrifice. Never exists that. No. Never.
No blood?
No blood. They create all that, all the Spanish, they came to Mexico, including the priest. The Christian priest. But in the Yucatan never practice that because we love human, we love the life. So we need to respect life, human, and all the manifestations of life. So that's the reason. First is love, not sacrifice.
How do you contact ancestors? Are you in contact with ancestors, or you have some information that needs to be revealed now that you have received?
Well, our ancestor, it's in my body because our memory is very important. In our memory is all the information of my ancestors. When I do some praise in front of the sun, it's invocate my ancestors because my ancestors are here.
Do they have something to say right now? Because a lot of people are watching all around the world, and I think this is an important time to say what you're really here for, why they brought you here in Europe right now, you know?
First is because I love this country. It's beautiful people you have in this country. And then I came back here to bring some news about the new time we're working now, and that's very important. And this new time is everything positive, everything in a good way for all the people in all the world.
There's a lot of fear in the world.
I know this because this is part of the wrong education the Western culture gives to the humanity.
How do you suggest, from a Mayan perspective, to deal with that?
Well, watch the sun very early in the morning and pray to all the bodies we have around, including all the people that are living in another planet soon.
John Vallo speaks a lot of the heart. Is it something that is also in the teachings, in Mayan teachings?
Yes, because this is the heart is like a chakra. When we have all the feeling here, all the love is here. So we need to spread again to all the humanity. So we need to be a good person, spreading love, respect, and many things can be good, project good energy for everybody.
Is there a prophecy or something coming this year or within the next years to watch or to do? Is there a chance that humanity doesn't go the right way?
Well, most of the humanity, they're going the wrong way because when they try to create a war example, it's going the wrong way. Just when somebody say, I'm the leader of all this country, completely wrong. Because the only leader exists is the cosmos and the bodies in the cosmos and the good person. They're good leaders, good heart. They're good leaders. But the rest, no. But the wrong things now today in this crazy time is because most of the people, they feel superior just when they have a small power in their hand.
So how do you suggest people deal with that, with the ego?
Well, first they need to watch the sun, the bodies in the sky, and think this is more huge than me, and I need to learn from that body is there. So I need to learn from the trees, I need to learn from the wind, I need to learn for all the manifestation of life. In that way, it's going to be much better in my life.
Because that's real. That's the only thing that is real. The rest we invented, huh?
Yes, because all of them, we have a little piece here. Yeah. But when we think this little piece is more huge than that, mistake. Yeah. We are part of that. Yeah. Big, small here.
Yes. Is that right that you have a codex in your hand? Tell us what is a codex so that everybody knows exactly what it is and what does that codex says.
Well, the codex I have is just the first time French people are going to see that codex. And that codex is about rituals. Rituals and mathematics situation about the Mayan Soul Kim. And it's good. People can try to watch that codex because it's good for education for the new educations coming in the new time.
Can you tell us what it says? Some of those rituals?
But most of them is ritual, like you see the figures, is like going people to the cosmos, learning from the cosmos. And then a lot of mathematics.
How do we do when we're not good with mathematics? Because the Mayans were good, huh? You knew all about the cosmos and the planets and its functioning and its alignment, but we are not that good for some of us.
Well, it's very easy this. Think about your body, and your body you have calendars there. Example, one of the calendar young woman have is the calendar of the menstruation.
Yeah.
Because that menstruation it has connection with the moon.
Yes.
The cycle of the moon is the same cycle of the woman. But cycle of the man is 23. But most of the people, they don't know about that because the 23 is like feeling the energy. So every 23 days, the energy of the man change, and the sun give that influence of the man body, and we need to begin to learn about that. But I hope schools, universities, and many places like that include really the Mayan culture, but the really Mayan culture, not the crazy things they say about human sacrifice. Okay, but the really Mayan culture. And one of my work is that again, coming back again to teach about that. I hope in this country, beautiful country, the codex I am bringing with me, make copies and give free to everybody. And then I can come maybe to live in France to teach everybody about to understand that Mayan codex of Tzolk'in.
Is that true that the Mayans disappeared from the day to the next before the conquistadors arrived?
Well, I know some of them
Bueno.
well, I know some of them disappeared because just when they saw that kind of people, some of them they decided to leave because cannot deal with kind of people. But some of the Mayas too, like part of my family men, they decided to stay here because it's for in the future can educate these people. They went to the Mexico, and that's part of my work today again is re-education to that people that are there. That's one of the reasons the codex is important.
Do Mayans believe in extraterrestrial beings? Because there's a lot, like in Tepoztlan, this is further, but there's a lot of manifestation and activities. What is your relationship with that?
We believe in they because the name we have is we use Wapats. We use many names because they're coming from different places. But the general name is Mushub. And for us, the Mayas, they are part of our family. They're part of our cosmic family. So we need to, again, strong communication because something they're coming to teach us. And at the same time, they know they're going to learn something from us too. Maybe the mistakes, I hope not, because not everybody make a mistake. Exists many good people in the world. So from the Mushubs can come to learn from them. And can to teach humanity again the cosmic culture.
Beautiful. Tell us about the crystal skulls. How is that? What's happening?
But the crystal skulls again, long time ago in my same family, a long time ago, the Spanish they destroyed many crystal skulls, but today it's coming back again. Because the crystals bring the connection of the cosmic knowledge, and they begin to project again to all the world the crystal knowledge. The crystal knowledge exists in the crystals. So that's one of the reasons begin to appear and appear and appear more and more. It's like coming back again, the teachers. The Mayas, we don't believe somebody's going to come to save us. We believe the crystal skulls can save us, not another human, not human.
So when they're reunited, something magical, very special will happen. But we don't know how many are they. There's more than 13.
Much more. A lot. So it's a lot more than that. I have one, they sent me from Tibet because my work I am doing. But they're coming, and they're going to come a lot because it's part how the humanity they can receive the new education for the new time, the cosmic time.
So each crystal, each skull has a specific knowledge.
In general, they have the same knowledge, but some of them they are something specific.
So what are some of the recent one discovered? What knowledge or what energy or information they're bringing?
It's more like cosmic information, because when somebody begins to understand the cosmos, is the solution.
Yeah.
It's going to be the solution for humanity.
So is there some specific cosmic information that we should know?
Respect the sun, respect the moon, respect the planets, love all of them, and think there exists your brothers and sisters. They're in that places, and they're going to come in again to unify again the world, the cosmic education, the cosmic communication, and be together.
You're doing a trip in March on the 13th, 24th, I think, of March, back in Mexico, in Yucatan. What is that trip about? I know people are coming and gathering in Yucatan all the way to a little further even. Can you tell us why this is happening at that time?
The Lacandons, they give the one crystal skull to Frank and Carol, and that crystal came here, and they were in Karnak with that crystal skull. No, but they give to them because they begin to receive the energy from this beautiful place, and that energy come back again to Yucatan, and then we're going to open many ceremonial centers doing some ritual with that crystal skull, because we need to connect the energy from here to there and there to here. So
Like a bridge.
like a bridge, they're going to be a bridge. The good bridge is the crystal skulls.
Wonderful. Is there a last thing that you would like to tell us, so that is important for you as a message? Because what's great with the internet is that it's international.
But the thing I can say, I wait many hundred of people can come for this pilgrimage we're going to do from Mexico to many ceremonial centers. Until the end, we go back to Palenque again and deposit the crystal skull there, because belong to the Lacandons. The Lacandons, they're part of the Mayan family too. It's Lacandon Maya, Ayan Maya, they are Lacandon Maya. So we go on the crystal there and activate Pakalwotam. And Pakalwotam is the master of the sun came, and he's still there, the spirit. We can invoke that spirit and come to teach us humanity about how to try to understand the cosmos.
Thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview. It was a delight. It's an honor to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you for
I
all.
hope you come back soon to France.
I hope. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to all beautiful co-creators out there. Send you lots and lots of kisses. Big, big kisses. Wherever you are in the world, we send you love from the Mayas. And for all the French people, too. Big kiss. Bye.
crystal schools, through many things that come in,
Codexes.
codices, and in the New Age, they think they established in the ceremonial center of the Mayas. Like how to watch the sun, sunset, sunrise, and try to learn something about the father sun.
Do you sun gaze? Do you look at the sun in the eyes with your eyes?
Well,
Hello, my Juicy co-creators. Lilou here on the Juicy Living Tour. I'm in Paris today. This is an interview in English, a very special interview because I know a lot of you have seen my interviews with John Valo Melchizedek. Some of you have traveled to our countries about the Mayan tradition. What is the information that now needs to be shared?
first, they need to try to understand Mayan calendars. Second, speak about this like new time or new age, the new time of 5,125 years. We need to speak about that, what is bringing to us in this time.
So tell us more. What are some of those knowledge?
It's coming some knowledge through
With me to Yucatan in Mexico to meet with the Mayas. And today I'm sitting with a very special Mayan, Hunbatz. A lot of you know you internationally. How do you describe your role? What is your role actually, so that all of us, because you're a kind of guardian of the Mayan knowledge, is that right? How would you describe it?
I can say I belong to the Mayan traditions. Mayan tradition, Itza, from Mexico.
Yeah. And your role, the role you play within the Mayan tradition?
But today it looks like they send me back again to teach about the Mayan culture, but the really Mayan culture, not the many information they're giving today, wrong information. Suppose traditional people, we need to speak about our real culture.
Because we talked a lot here about the Mayan in 2012 with the calendar. What is really the knowledge that needs to come out to